Hello and welcome to the Man Cave here at Wistful Vistas in beautiful suburban San Diego, California. Sorry, this first clip I have to do as a voiceover because I was using the built-in mic on the GoPro, and my inexperience with that meant that my hand was cupped over the natural mic inputs, and therefore the sound did not live to make it into this particular clip. But what we're going to do for this short intro and catch up here is talk to you a little bit about my progress in finding the other pieces I needed to complete the registration process, which I hope to do within 24 hours, and to bring you up to date where I am and what's been going on. To get the one piece of registration, the sticker, I had to remove the carbon frame cover. You can see there as I go back and forth on this, the residual bits of glue that were there, and that sticker stuck to the underside of that frame cover, so I had to clean it off, which was actually quite a process to take care of it. And to do so and remove that sidearm cover, I had to loosen fairing on the right hand side. So now let's go back to our normal broadcast. So this is the sticker in question, and what happened, this sticker came up when I removed the carbon panel, frame rail fairing, and it was actually stuck to the backside of that frame rail fairing. Try that 3 times. And so I had to take it off and clean it. Quite a job. I'm going to install it back here under the seat, and therefore it will be, one hopes at least, fully compliant with CA regulations. But for right now, stand by for just a second here as we move on to another phase. This is an iPhone app called dB Meter, decibel meter. Sounds important to me. I've had fun playing around with it actually over the years. But what we're going to do is take a look at this as I turn the machine on, because unfortunately, and I know this will kill some of you die-hard noise fanatics out there, unfortunately I'm going to have to put the baffles back in, which were so kindly provided by Dado and Jarrett. So I need to put the baffles back in, and I'm going to do that, but before I did, I wanted to share the dB reading actually before and after. So bear with me. We're going to fire this machine up and get ready for some noise. There she goes. We're going to start her up. Reading 82 decibels right now. 82 decibels at rest in my garage. Okay, 82 decibels. Let's shut her off so you can hear me, and I'm going to replace those baffles. So stand by for that. The baffles are installed right down in the throat of the exhaust here, and the screw, access to the retention screw, is through this side hole on the inside of the exhaust. The baffle looks like this. You can see it's got a nice flanged or flared, I guess I'll call that exhaust port, because that's in fact what it is. And it slides in and held in place by this small screw here, which is backed up by a star washer. So I'm going to put that in. I'm not going to film that. That's a little tedious. And so I thought I would share this part with you, ladies and gentlemen. This is a lifetime's accumulation. And the older you get, the more you accumulate, on purpose or not, of washers, because I needed one more star washer. I had one was lost, and I found it in my little drawer here. There is the little guy, and that washer is probably older than most of you that are going to be viewing this video. But it's going to do the job. And so get yourself a thing, start collecting washers so that your heirs can have something to pour through and wonder, why in the world did he keep all that stuff? But every now and then it pays off. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first mod, the first G. Cooper mod, which will definitely not be in the category of what Jarrett and Dado did. But hey, it's the 21st century and you need a power outlet for your smartphone and other electronic gadgets. Who knows, maybe they'll have a portable back scratcher at one stage. But here's my USB power connector, and it's got a nice little weather cap on it. And I've fed it through and underneath the fairing here and got it connected to the battery. So, first mod by yours truly. By the way, while we're filming and doing all this technical stuff, I might add a little plug for always remember to hang on to these wire ties that you get bundled up with various things. They are really handy. They're like those washers I talked about a moment ago. The other thing is that a lot of the screws holding the bodywork on, the fairing screws, have insulating little plastic washers under them. Here you are. And word to the wise, once these things fall off there and hit the floor, they're gone forever. So I buy a bag of those extra and have them hanging around, and then hopefully one day they'll show up again and you can put them back in the bag. So checking out my new installation here, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, it does work. The bike starts. Nothing's blown up yet. Jarrett recommended red highlights, so I'm using a red heavy-duty connector. Let's see if I can plug this in and manipulate the camera at the same time so I can prove to a skeptical audience that it does work. There we go. So we got power. So we will not be roadkill on the information superhighway while we're riding the full custom carbon Panigale V4.